come then to the Superfinal, and with the absence of Stephen Palmer, maybe this one a little bit of a foregone conclusion. If all goes well, it should be Will Gollop out there, but we can see that Barry Squibb, who went so well at Brands Hatch before those punctures, he's right in the action in second place. Looks like Dermot Carnegie coming up very strongly there behind. Dermot, the local driver, comes from just south of Dublin here, where he runs a sand and gravel business and is the Kyrgyzstan Winter Champion, tied with John Maloney on points in the recent Mobile 1 Series here at Mondello, but lost out on best performances. And the man he tied with, he's right in there with him as well. The press on regardless, a lad from Limerick, and he it is who's trying very hard. Watch this battle for third place between the two Irish drivers. It's John Maloney. John Maloney chasing hard on Dermot Carnegie, but Dermot still holding the advantage. Dermot, who is an absolute wizard at auto tests. He's many times the Irish auto test champion, and now he's into Rallycross. And it's good to hear news here today from this Irish contingent that they are indeed going to send a team over to Great Britain, to Croft, later in the year for the Internations Cup. And it's going to be a very strong Irish team that comes over to England this time. But there's one man who will surely be representing Great Britain in that meeting at Croft in next October, and that's number 3, and that's Will Gollop pouring away there in the lead. That familiar sort of crouching style he's got, yes, Alan, hasn't he?
It's unique, isn't it,
yeah,
to Will Gollop. You always recognise Will Gollop. Whatever kind of car he's in, the driving style is absolutely unique to him. But look at Barry Squibb then. Now, Barry Squibb this year, first year in Formula A, and what an impression he's been making on the championship this year.
He has, yes. This car really has been totally rebuilt since he bought it from John Smith, and John Minty's put a very good engine together for him, and don't be worried about the smoke. That's a familiar exercise from this turbocharged Ford. As behind him, look at those two Irish boys. They are having a real humdinger, and it's Dermot Carnegie still with the advantage from John Maloney as they go down that back straight. Maloney coming in again to have a look at Carnegie. This is where it could change on this fast right-hander, but no, Maloney keeps a tight line through. No room for the Limerick man to find a way through, and still they hold those same positions, and still they give a lot of pressure on to Barry Squibb. Barry Squibb still holding that second place, and this is going to be good enough to put Barry into a fairly comfortable second place overall in the championship behind Stephen Palmer as they go on their way. If he can just retain this place, as we can see that 110, John Maloney has spun out. John Maloney sitting forlornly in his car, but Will Gollop sitting quite happily in his, and he brought it over here to test the new twin or bi-turbo engine, and the transmission has proved 100% reliable, and he'll go back to Canterbury tonight a very happy man with 2 victories on Irish soil, ahead of Barry Squibb, with Dermot Carnegie there into third place, and Mark Flaherty it is coming up into 4th. Mark Flaherty from ahead there